What's up YouTube, it's Elijah One Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K23 gameplay video. And today we are in the park with the interior finisher. This is the newest build that I have dropped. You get slashing takeover and silver quick first step at 7'1". And this build has been amazing in the park. I was finally able to get the juice perk by playing with this build in the park. 67 perimeter defense, so it definitely helps, and of course as your takeover meter goes up, that gradually increases. If you do face some good 6'9", some good isowers, it can be tough at times. I will drop a comp gameplay for you guys in a separate video where I just let the whole thing play out. I actually have 3 gameplays for you guys right here, and we do not miss a shot in any one of these gameplays. There is some 3 balls included in these gameplays as well too, but in the last one it's pretty much pure inside scoring. But this build really does dominate in the park, especially against the smaller builds. Now of course, like I said, if you do face against a really good dribbler, a good isoer that maybe has Hall of Fame quick first step or knows how to blow by you, it can be tough. But what I like to do is try and take away the 3-pointers. Hopefully your teammates help, and if they do come and help, make sure you pick up their guy and just make sure you make some good rotations, and you guys should be fine. But I know playing with randoms, if you do play with randoms in the park, that's definitely not the case all the time. But in these 3 gameplays, that's actually what I'm doing here. I played with randoms for a whole day and I was able to score 400 points. I was averaging about 7 points a game actually. So this build is a great scoring build in the park. As you can see, it gets rebounds really well, especially over the 6'9". Like, you can definitely dominate the inside, dominate the paint, dominate the glass against a lot of these 6'9". Some of them do have 99 defensive rebound for Hall of Fame rebound chaser, but it's really nothing crazy, and as long as you have position, you should be absolutely fine. It's no different than going up against a 7'2", 235-pound two-way facilitator, something like that has 99 rebound. But right here again, showing off the post moves, splitting the defense, hopping through them, getting a nice little dunk right there. And that's another thing too about this build. This build does have post control, and against the smaller builds with the 6'9", you can drop step them. And that Daryl Dawkins dunk package is seriously something else. I love the animations in the Daryl Dawkins dunk package. I really don't see many people talking about it or using it at all, but like the swing one-handed tomahawks, whatever you want to call them, are absolutely insane. Right here I had to show off the dribbling a little bit, driving to the rack. Man, like, that's what I'm saying. This build is just absolutely insane. And actually last night I ran into my OG 7'0" diving finisher. I can't remember his exact PSN. It was along the lines of Bonbon, but shout out to Bonbon, man. He was going crazy on the 7'0" OG diving finisher, and somehow we hit a moving 3-pointer to win the game. Now, it wasn't takeover, so that would have technically been with a 75 3-ball, but still 73-pointer on a 7'1" interior finisher and a fading 3 from game winner from the corner. Absolutely insane. But like I was saying, the 7'0" diamond finisher will go absolutely crazy in the park as well too. Now, that build and the 7'3" stretch timer are 2 builds that I would actually like to revisit. Now that I know how the game plays, it's been out for over a month. Like I was saying in a previous video as well too, I think the 93 defensive rebound and the 93 block is something that you really want to have, especially if you are a center. Those 2 builds, I went with an 88 block on those, and I only have a 92 defensive rebound on my 7'0" diamond finisher for silver rebound chaser. So I was 1 point away, so I wouldn't mind going back and revisiting it. And right here, look at the defense showing off again. 80 interior defense. I do have a 93 block in this gameplay as well too, but some builds will struggle against you. As long as you have good positioning, good timing, you'll be absolutely fine. But the dude that I was playing against got like 16, 17 rebounds. Now, it was a tough game because my team actually quit out the first quarter and it was just me left in the second quarter. But still, even with the 92 defensive rebound, I couldn't believe how many rebounds he was actually getting. I haven't played on the 7'0" diamond finisher in a long time. And somebody else actually commented like, yo, can we get a gameplay with this? You haven't been showing no love to this build. I might have to hop back on it and get that juice perk again. And look at that, pulling from D2, especially on the wing. I got hot zones on the wing, so that definitely helps. But still, I love this build, and the 73 pointer is absolutely fine. But that's the cool thing about the diving finisher as well too. I have a 79 3 ball and I'll be going absolutely crazy. And I definitely really do want a 93 block in that build, but still, this dude was dribbling, he was shooting step back threes. I was like, oh my god, I gotta hop back on this build. And he put one of my teammates on a disgusting poster. I forgot how fun that build really is. 93 driving dunk and a 79 3 ball on a 7-footer and slashing takeover is just something else. But again, I kind of want to revisit it, make it a little bit better. Still, that build goes absolutely crazy. And as far as this bonus build, I want to tweak it a little bit. I want to get a little bit more speed and a little bit more defense as well too. Like I said, 93 block minimum is what I would like. And I don't think I really necessarily need an 86 3 ball on it. As you can see, I'm greening with a 73 ball on this build, so I'll probably drop it down to maybe like an 80 or see what Silver Limitless is or something like that. But I'll take a look at it again, do a revisited build. I don't like doing that because then I'm switching up the builds, but at the same time, those two builds were made on the very first night that game came out, and I did warn you guys, there's always something that I would change about my first build, and of course there is once yet again. But we come into the game not knowing how it's going to play at all, so it's pretty expected. Nobody's first build is ever amazing or great. Well, I shouldn't say amazing, but there's always something to change about this. But we got season 2 coming ahead. I almost said season 4 for some reason, but season 2 will be coming out on Friday. I might even drop this video on that day too, actually, but I'm looking forward to it. Jabberwocky's level 40 suit, I think that's going to be pretty dang cool, actually. I hope they include some of their signature dances in like the pre-game or post-game, anything like that, so you can really get that Jabberwocky's feel. That's going to be fire. I wonder what also shooting sleeves people are going to get. And as far as the legend grind goes, I don't know how people are scoring 35,000 points. I think I got like 4 or 5k or something like that, but I do understand I am also a center, so if you are a guard with a 3-pointer and you 3-hunt all the time, you'll probably score a lot more. But how do you guys grind this? Like, especially as a big man, like, am I gonna have to go and play like the 1v1 court? I don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna hit legend this year either, because 100,000 points is a lot, and that is definitely a big grind. I also don't tend to play a lot of events. It was actually pretty funny. A week or two ago, somebody commented on my video and they said they seen me boosting Ruffles, and I was like, I didn't even play that event. I actually hate playing Ruffles because it's too comp, honestly, and I just like to play and have fun, and everybody's way too sweaty, and I don't really feel like sweating every game, honestly. I just like to hop on, hoop, have some fun, get some clips, everything like that. So, but I know some of you guys also want to see competitive or comp gameplays, and they do happen. Sometimes you get matched up against a full 5 in the rec, or the gameplay that will drop in the park. I'm actually on the random court with 2 other randoms, and a squad pulled up. So they left the squad, hopped on the spot, and tried to ruin our streak. We were on a 4-game win streak at that time. We ended up going on a 9-game win streak, but once again, the 7'1" centers with gold limitless takeoff especially are pretty dang OP. You can take off from so far out. Like I said, sometimes these 6'9", they have a lot of trouble trying to stop you inside the paint. He had no chance there, especially with the slashing takeover. And I have not been using Rise Up either. I know you guys, some people have been asking about Rise Up, but I haven't even tried that badge out yet, but I think I'm gonna have to. I might take off Masher and try Rise Up instead to see how many more standing dunks I can get. But I have had no issues even without Rise Up. I'm not really sure what to tell you guys, but we green the driving poster dunk for the game winner. And there we have it, another nasty park gameplay with a 7'1" interior finisher. But keep your guys' eyes open for the next park gameplay. We do face 3 purple plates. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.